All right, are you ready for some more ghostly adventures? And maybe some surprising school mysteries and those really heartfelt moments?
Definitely.
Because today, we're diving deep into some, well, pretty monumental news from the anime world. We're talking toilet-bound Hanako-kun, of course.
Yeah, big stuff.
Our sources over at H. White Manga have confirmed a major update, something fans have been, really waiting for.
And the edge of their seats, for sure.
Okay, let's just cut right to it then. Let's unpack this headline.
Let's do it.
The direct sequel to Toilet-Bound Hanako-kun's Season 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's official. It begins airing July 6th, 2025.
Wow. Okay. July 6th.
Yep. Mark your calendars. It's every Sunday, 4:30 p.m. JST. That's Japan Standard Time, obviously on TBS and its affiliate channels.
You know, what's really fascinating here isn't just the news itself, but the timing. It's so quick.
Right.
This isn't some new season after ages. It's a direct continuation right after Season 2, which only just premiered, what, January 12th this year?
Exactly. Barely finished.
So this quick turnaround, it really signals they're serious about this restart anime project they first teased back in December 2022.
That restart idea, can you elaborate a bit on what that usually means?
Yeah, sure. A restart project often means there's a renewed push for the franchise. Sometimes it's about adapting the manga more closely or maybe just producing content more consistently. It kind of re-energizes things.
Gotcha. A long-term vision, maybe.
Could be. And yeah, for everyone listening internationally, Season 2 is on Crunchyroll, right? With the English dub. Just like Season 1 was back on Funimation in 2020. So expect similar streaming access, probably.
Okay, so that rapid follow-up is a strong signal, like you said. But it's not just about the dates, is it? There's some interesting stuff happening behind the scenes, production-wise.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about the creative team.
Yeah.
Because the director's chair, there's been a shift. Yuhei Fukui is stepping up as the new main director.
Wait, he directed episode 10 of the first season, didn't he?
He did. And now he's taking over from Masaomi Andu. So what does that tell us? Bringing him up, replacing Andu.
Yeah.
What kind of direction change might we see?
That's actually a really interesting point. Episode 10. People really liked that one, right? It was praised for the dynamic visuals, the emotional beats. It handled some tricky manga moments really well.
Yeah, I remember that one being a standout.
So maybe his promotion suggests the studio wants more of that style, maybe something a bit more visually impactful, or maybe hitting those emotional notes even harder for this next part.
Okay, that makes sense. But it's also good to see some familiar names returning, isn't it? Like Yasuhiro Nakanishi on scripts. People love how he adapts the manga's tone.
Absolutely. Nakanishi returning is huge for consistency. He just gets the balance of humor and heart in the manga.
And Mayuka Ito is back doing character designs too, which are so iconic for the show.
Yeah, E2's designs are basically the look of Hanako-kun. Having both of them back ensures it still feels like the same show, even with the new director steering the ship. Big win for continuity.
And we can't forget the music. Season 2 brought in some great new tracks.
Oh yeah, the opening.
The opening Lawn by Masayoshi Hishi, super energetic, really captured that playful, mysterious vibe, I thought.
Totally agree. Fit perfectly.
And the ending theme, With a Wish, performed by Akari Kitu, who, is also the voice of Nana Yashiro.
Ah, that's right. She voices Nini. That's pretty cool, doing the ending theme, too.
It really is. Such a beautiful track, too.
Definitely. And, for anyone maybe just jumping into Hanako-kun now, or who needs a little reminder why it's such a big deal.
Yeah, give us the quick pitch.
Okay, so it's based on this super popular manga by Iro Aida. It's about Nene Yashiro, this high school girl, right? And she summons Hanako-kun.
The ghost in the bathroom.
The ghost in the bathroom, who's actually pretty charming, but he grants wishes, always for a price.
Always a catch.
Always a catch. And the show just nails this blend of, supernatural mystery, genuinely funny comedy, and then these surprisingly deep, heartfelt character moments. It's just got this unique, quirky vibe that people love.
It really does stand out.
And this sequel, presumably, is going to dive deeper into all that. More of the school's 7 mysteries, Nine and Hanako-kun's whole deal.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
So, okay, wrapping it up for you, the fan.
Yeah.
What does this all mean? Basically, more ghosts, more mysteries, more of those moments that hit you right in the feels.
Yeah.
And it's all starting pretty soon, July 6th, just around the corner.
And thinking bigger picture for a second,
Yeah.
This kind of quick sequel, this ongoing restart thing, it says a lot about how anime production might be changing, right?
How so?
Well, studios seem to be trying to meet this huge global demand faster. They're maybe optimizing things to keep shows flowing, keep audiences engaged constantly in this crowded streaming world.
Right, continuous content.
Exactly. But it does raise a question, doesn't it? Does this faster pace mean any trade-offs, like maybe an animation quality sometimes, or story depth? Or is it just a sign of more investment and efficiency?
That's a really good point about the industry itself, something we'll definitely have to watch. Okay, so for you listening as we wrap up this deep dive, here's a thought. If you could meet a school ghost like Hanako-kun, get one wish granted, what would you wish for?
Ooh, tricky one.
And, maybe more importantly, what price would you actually be willing to pay? Something to think about until July.